Imagine this: a routine traffic stop, quiet street, no sirens screaming, no danger, just a cop and a driver who knows their rights. The officer walks up with confidence, too much confidence, chest puffed, sunglasses on, hand resting near the belt like he's already decided how this is going to end. He doesn't say hello. He doesn't explain why he pulled the car over. Instead, he opens with license and registration, now. The driver calmly asks a simple question. "Officer, what's the reason for the stop?" That question alone flips the entire mood. You can see it, the pause, the hesitation, the slight jaw clench. Because here's the problem: there was no reason. So the cop does what bad cops always do. He lies. "Oh, you were swerving back there," the officer says, casually inventing a violation. But the dash cam is rolling, the body cam is rolling, and the driver's phone recording everything in crystal clear HD. The driver stays calm, no attitude, no insults, just facts. "I don't believe I was swerving, officer, and I'd like to see the footage." Now the cop is annoyed. He doubles down. "You crossed the center line twice," the officer says, pointing vaguely behind him like the road itself will back him up. Except the road doesn't, because the lane markings are clean. The footage shows the car driving perfectly straight, not even a tire touch. This is the moment the lawsuit is born, because instead of backing off, the cop escalates. He orders the driver out of the vehicle. The driver asks, calmly, "Am I being detained or am I free to go?" Wrong question for the wrong cop. "Yes, you're being detained," the officer snaps. "For what crime?" Silence. That silence is expensive. The cop pats the driver down, finds nothing, then claims he smells something suspicious. The classic move. Except the windows were down the entire time. No drugs, no alcohol, no contraband. Nothing. Now he's trapped in his own lies. So he does the unthinkable. He calls for backup. 2 more squad cars arrive, lights flashing, neighbors watching, all over a fake traffic violation. One of the backup officers quietly asks, "What's the original reason for the stop?" And the main officer freezes. He gives a different answer this time. First it was swerving, then it was crossing the line. Now it's suspicious behavior. 3 reasons, none of them real. The driver keeps recording, keeps calm, keeps asking clear, lawful questions. And here's the turning point. One of the backup officers checks the dash cam footage. You can actually see it on his face, the realization, the "oh no" moment. Because the footage proves everything the driver said and exposes every lie the officer told. Suddenly, the tone changes. The main cop starts backtracking. "Well, sometimes it's hard to tell in real time." Too late. The damage is done. They release the driver. No ticket, no warning, no apology. Just a week, "You're free to go." But the story doesn't end there. Weeks later, the footage goes public. Lawyers watch it. Civil rights groups share it. Millions of views. And then comes the lawsuit. Unlawful detention, false statements, violation of constitutional rights, abuse of authority. Discovery forces the department to release body cam audio. Guess what? The officer admits off mic that he didn't really have a reason for the stop. That single sentence is worth 6 figures. The city settles. Taxpayers pay. The department issues a statement. The officer is quietly reassigned, then disappears from patrol entirely. And the driver? Paid, vindicated, proven right. All because one cop thought lying would be easier than following the law. This wasn't just a bad stop. It was the perfect lawsuit, built entirely by the officer himself. And the lesson? Cameras don't forget. Rights matter. And when authority lies on record, justice eventually hits play.